Hi, my name is Moy, and on this channel, we're gonna be doing a little bit of everything. Some art, some crocheting, some makeup, some lifestyle content. But today, we're doing some makeup. And I was looking on Pinterest for some stuff to do, and this is what I found. Can you see that? Yeah, you see that. But I'm gonna do it in blue, because I like the color blue, and also I don't have any pink palettes. So, we're just gonna do it in blue. So now we're just about to do my base, and I'm gonna use, for my primer, I'm gonna use the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I've actually never used this primer before, but oh well. Then on top of that, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Just to like help with my pores and stuff. But today, I wanted to talk about some things that's been on my mind a lot. I finally started reading the Spy X Family manga because I bought the manga like months ago. Because honestly, I just be buying manga just to like put it on my bookshelf, and then I barely read it. Because I have the Haikyuu manga too. I have 1 and 2. I bought 2 like a while ago. And I still haven't read it. I read the first one though. I read the first one. Then also I have Promise of Neverland. I read a couple pages of that. And I read it, and then I stop and like stop at a random place. Then I forget where I am, and then I come back to it a couple months later, and I forget what I read. So I have to read it over, and then it's just a repeating cycle. So I never know what's actually going on in that story. So it's just kind of been sitting on my bookshelf. But now I'm gonna use this tinted moisturizer by ColourPop, shade Dark 18W. Anyways, but yeah, I started reading Spy X Family because we have independent reading in English. And at first, I brought this book that I bought from Dollar Tree that I just bought it because I thought it looked like a good book. Thing is, I kind of hate reading, honestly. Like, I don't like to read things with a lot of words, which sounds kind of dumb to be honest, but because I used to love reading a lot, but now like first of all, I keep on forgetting like how to read books. That sounds really dumb. But like when I'm reading, I like lose track of it, or then because the book I was reading, it has no pictures in it, so I just had to guess what everybody looked like because they weren't really descriptive in the book. It seems like a nice book, but I don't think I would actually ever read it. I think it's just gonna be like on my bookshelf from now on. But yeah, I brung the Spy X Family because I was like, let me actually read something that I like. Well, actually, no, I brung the Sailor Moon manga first, and I was reading that. But I was like, I kind of know what's going on in Sailor Moon because I watched Sailor Moon during quarantine, and I watched up to like season 3. So reading the first chapter of the manga was kind of like, oh, I've already seen this. It's just like in a different form, and it gives like a little bit more intel on like the characters and like stuff that they didn't show in the anime. But I was like, I've already read this, well, watched it before on Hulu, so like let me read something new. So then I brought the Spy X Family. Right now I'm just putting on my concealer. I'm using the LA Colors one in the CC 56710. That's just for the brightening. And then I'm using this She Glam one. I have no idea what color this is. Oh well. But yeah, I started reading the Spy X Family because, well, honestly, I started reading that like months ago. But again, I put it back on my shelf. Um, but it's like really interesting, and also like reading time is obviously quiet. So like I was trying not to laugh in like the funny parts because spoiler alert, but like Anya can like read minds and stuff, so you could just like see her like reading her father's mind, like hearing all the stuff that he thinks about. And I'm up to the point to where he's trying to find a wife, and they're like in the store, and she like reads I forgot the girl's name, mind, and then she's like, oh my gosh, I miss my mother, oh my gosh. like she has a like whole fit or whatever, and that was really funny. I was trying not to laugh, but also it's kind of like confusing me because it's like she can read minds, but like when it comes to the point to where her dad said to, well, I don't think she knew it was her dad. So, oh, it makes sense now. Never mind. But yeah, it seems like a good book, manga, whatever. And I like it so far. So I'm not almost finished with them. I'm like halfway through. So I'm just gonna buy the second volume like when I get more money. But yeah, it seems like a good book. Then like I do the same thing with like anime. Like when I'm watching it, I'll watch like the first 2 episodes or something. Like when Kaizen came out, I forgot the whole name. When that show came out, like I watched like the first 2 episodes, and then after that, like I didn't get bored of the show, but like I stopped watching it for whatever reason, and then now it's obviously the movie came out and like they announced like the second season. I'm still on episode 2 or whatever. And then I watched Psyche K, but turns out like because I was watching it, I forgot what I was watching it on, but like I was watching it and I'm pretty sure that I watched it backwards because when I came into the show like they already established like, oh, he has superpowers and stuff, but I don't actually know if that was the beginning or if that was just like I just came in the middle. But yeah, that I just watch stuff. I start watching things and then I get not bored of it, but like I just randomly put it down and then I forget about it because literally I was looking for stickers to buy, and I was just looking at anime stickers. And then I saw this sticker and I was like, oh, wait, I watched that. I watched some of that anime and I completely forgot about it. And it made me think how I was going to buy the manga. Now I'm just baking my face with, or setting my face with whatever this is. I can't read it because it has concealer on it. But if you recognize that packaging, oh well. I don't do my makeup in any particular order per se because sometimes I'll do contour, but sometimes I do contour before I bake, but I just started baking recently, so oh well. Because the first time I tried baking, I actually hated it because I was doing my makeup for it was like during summer and it was before school started, and I was like, oh, I should probably like learn how I'm gonna do my makeup for school. And because I don't really practice my makeup that often because I don't really like to use my makeup unless I'm going out, which is very bad because then if it's like a terrible product, I won't know until I'm already going out. So I was like, let me actually start practicing my makeup for school. And I hated it when I did it because everything else was going fine, and then when I did it on myself, it was terrible. But now I'm just gonna contour my face with this She Glam. I feel like a whole YouTuber right now. With this She Glam contour, liquid contour. It's in shade Warm Honey. I don't really contour like the rest of my face. I don't know if I'm gonna do that today. This looks really weird on camera. I'm gonna contour my face. But usually for school, I don't actually like contour my face because when I'm doing my makeup for school, I usually just focus on like my eyes and like my nose. So usually I'm just contouring that. Because whenever I do my makeup for school, it's really simple because I like, honestly, when I get up for school, because I go back to sleep after I shower. So when I wake back up, I'm still super sleepy. So I don't feel like doing anything. Like this happened multiple times. I'll like before I go to sleep or like the day before that, I would say, oh, when I wake up, you know what, I'm gonna be like really cute and I'm gonna do my makeup and like I'm gonna wear all this jewelry and I'm gonna do all this. And then when it comes down to it, I wake up and I'm so tired, and then I literally change my whole outfit. And because this happened last week, I was gonna wear this whole green outfit. I planned out everything, and then when the day came, I was like, actually, I don't want to do this, so I'm just gonna wear pajama pants and a sweater. that's what happened like a couple weeks ago too. I did the same thing, and then the outfit was just sitting on my couch for like a good 3 weeks. Um, then I'm just about to put powder contour on it. I don't know what this palette is. It's Ellen Tracy. I don't know if I pronounced that right. I got this from TJ Maxx like a year ago. I know this is way expired, but it's been through a lot. I'm almost out of that contour. Hopefully I don't run out anytime soon because I don't actually know what this color is, so I don't know where I could buy it. That's why I've like stopped buying makeup and stuff at TJ Maxx or just like skin products. Only stuff I like buy is like hygiene products, like like body wash and stuff like that, because like with makeup products and like skincare stuff like serums and stuff, you only find it like there once and then you never find it again. So like this palette, I've never seen this palette anywhere else. I've literally just seen it in TJ Maxx. And then also like I bought this oil, like skin oil from TJ Maxx one time, and it was like this rose oil, and I loved it so much. But then I tried to find it again, like, and I found avocado oil, and I loved it so much. But then I tried to find it again, and I've never seen it again. Like, I looked on Amazon for it, and I was like, I don't want to pay like $14 for this when I get it for like $4 at TJ Maxx. So that I just started buying like actual stuff, and that was so much better because now like I know it's gonna be there, but like unless it's not in stock or something, but like I know like where to find it, how to find it, and stuff like that. But now I'm just contouring my nose. Honestly, the thing I hate though, like with contouring my nose, in the morning, whenever I do when I actually do my makeup, half the time it's in the dark because I'm too lazy to turn on the light. So then when I go to school, and I don't actually like go to the bathroom that often at school. So I like when I was in PE, I went to the bathroom and then I looked in the mirror because I was bored out of my mind in PE because I have literally no friends in PE class. So I just went to the bathroom and I was staring at my makeup, and when I tell you it was like so unblended, so blotchy, like patchy everywhere. And then my concealer, I guess it's just the school air because my concealer, like, first of all, it was like so like it was grayish for some reason, and like my eyebrows like it was not giving, and I was just like, I couldn't say like somebody could have told me because my friends like they don't do makeup, so they can't tell like if it's good or not. So like it's my fault that it looks so bad. I mean, yeah, because I did do my makeup in the dark. So I don't know what exactly I was expecting. That's why I started turning on the light and stopped being lazy. And if I feel lazy, I just don't do my makeup. The most I do like when I'm lazy is I do my mascara. But even then, like, the reason I don't do mascara that often, well, why I used to not do it that often, is because I didn't like having to wash that off my face, like, when I got home. Honestly, I just hate washing my face in general because I just hate it. But then also, I've been trying to do my eyebrows because this is supposed to be an eyebrow slit. Like, that's supposed to be an eyebrow slit, like, just one little skinny line. But then I messed it up. So now it's like half my eyebrows like gone. Like that's why it looks so different on each side. So I've been like waking up every morning to do my eyebrows. And then I forgot like this past Friday or whatever, I forgot to do my eyebrows. And I didn't realize it until I got to school. So I was like, because I don't bring makeup to school, well, except for like lip stuff. So I just had to stay there with this messed up eyebrow. I mean, luckily nobody clocked it because like most people don't wear makeup to school. Like the most people wear to school like is like mascara, highlighter, and like lashes. There's only like a handful of people that like actually wear makeup to school. But yeah. The next thing I want to talk about is Steven Universe. Um, I've been binge watching that show a lot lately. I'm on the last season, season 5. Um, I love Steven Universe because I started watching it when it first came out, but like when you're watching it on cable, like obviously you don't see like everything that's every single episode because like they do reruns and like new episodes. You don't see everything. I just realized I didn't do my eyebrows before this. Um, but like you don't see everything that's on there, and then also like I stopped having cable like when the 5th or 4th season came out. So when I started back to watching it, I was like, oh, I haven't seen half of this stuff. Like all the lore, like spoilers, like bismuth and like also the fusions. Like I didn't see any of the fusions except for like what's the Connie and Steven fusion. That's the only fusion I saw because and obviously Garnet. But like everybody else, like I never saw them fuse. I just most of the episodes I saw were like the first and second season and a little bit of the third season. But like I kind of stopped watching Steven Universe like all the time, especially like when I moved. But then like it was after the 5th season and like the movie was announced and I didn't actually watch the movie at the time. I don't know why I didn't watch the movie. It was on Cartoon Network and we had cable then. So I don't know why I didn't watch the movie, but I just didn't. And then now I was like, well, I want to watch the movie, but I want to like actually understand it because I haven't watched like before this. I haven't watched Steven Universe in like what 3-4 years. So like I missed a lot of stuff and I didn't understand like half of the lore because like the Lars stuff, like how he died and like came back and how like he's pink now. I didn't know any of that because as far as I knew, like Lars was still like at the donut shop with Sadie, but now I'm up to date pretty much. I'm on like episode 15 or 14 and I'm so excited to watch the movie because I've seen like edits of it. I've heard like the songs. I really like the diamonds lore and stuff like that. I really like the story. But yeah, I've just like been really into Steven Universe, and right now. I'm in the process of making a clay figure for it, but I got tired, so then I stopped. What else? Okay, so I figured out more things to talk about. Let's talk about Bratz dolls. Because I've been looking at more Bratz dolls to get because I have one of the 30-year anniversary Bratz dolls, but I want more, obviously. But let's talk about my history with Bratz. When I was younger, I loved Bratz dolls. I had a Yasmin doll. The thing about me, like when I was younger, with my dolls, they were like my experiments. Because if you look at all my dolls that I had like when I was younger, they all got bobs, they got bangs, half of them is bald headed. It's not good. So like, and also like I was in a project MC Square, so I had one of those dolls. And I remember I tried to like give her bangs, and then when I cut her bangs, like her hair was just sticking up, like it was not cute. What should I do? What am I doing next to my base? Now I think I'm actually gonna start like the eye look because I think I'm done with my base, honestly. I don't know. But just a reminder, this is what we're going for. I don't think I'm gonna do the like stars at the top or like the bows because I don't even have bows. But let's start the makeup look. Right now I'm gonna be using the BH Sweet Shoppy Bubblegum palette. I found this at TJ Maxx. I wanted the whole collection. I only have 3 of them. I have the blue one, the green one, and the orange one. I wanted the pink and purple one, but then I found the pink and purple one. I found the pink one. But then I went back like after I got paid and then it wasn't there. Yeah. I was so happy about that. But yeah, let's start. I guess, with makeup, it has no rules. So whenever I'm doing makeup, I just kind of go with the flow. By that I mean I have no idea what I'm doing. I just do what looks good, and half of that is like just a bunch of random stuff. But let's get back to the brats. So basically, I used to watch. I didn't watch all the Bratz movies because I just watched the Bratz movie that were on Netflix, which they took like all of them off of Netflix. But yeah, I just watched like the Bratz movies that were on Netflix, even the ones that were scary. The one with those little alien things. Those used to creep the heck out of me. But I love that. And then like the new, not the new show that came out, but it was like this stop motion animation thing. I love that show because I love stop motion. Like stop motion and me, we're besties because I just love the style of it. Like I don't know what it is, but like the way they move and like the way they do everything basically. I just love stop motion. Um that's like why I love Coraline, because like I watched Coraline in 4th grade because my teacher, we were just watching a movie in class one day because I think it was like a rainy day. And my teacher was like, "Oh, we're gonna watch this movie called Coraline." At first, I mean, I did like it at first, but I remember the whole show scene, and she was like, "Guys, just so you know, it's gonna be a little like skin showing." So she just warned us about that, which I found that scene so funny. It still makes me laugh like that. I just love that whole movie. And like recently, I've just like been getting really into like watching videos about like everything that I like love. So like I've been watching like the like theory videos on Coraline. I haven't watched anything about Steven Universe because obviously I haven't finished it, so I don't want to like start watching things and like get spoilers. Whenever I'm watching like analysis or like those kind of videos on like shows that I like, it's like after I watched it, or like things that I know that I'm not gonna watch, so then I don't get like surprised or disappointed when they tell me a spoiler. Um but what else? Then Monster High. I love Monster High. I like all the old movies, like the first generation. I haven't watched the 2D series, but I've seen like some clips and like some stuff on YouTube about it. I like that. I really like the first generation, like the 3D animation. I love that. I love like all those movies. Then when they rebooted it, like the first one, like with not the Freaky Fusion, like the whole salon one, that one, I liked it, but it was like it's like a conflicting relationship because obviously I love the original of it. I like the original, but like because they reworked basically the whole show because like spoiler alert, but like basically it was like Dracula and her father founded the school, and like they went around and found monsters for the school, which is like an interesting concept, but like obviously you couldn't necessarily make like a whole new show for that because then it's like, oh, you're ripping off Monster High. But it's like I don't know if I want you to like rework the whole show though, like the movies. I mean, I like the movies because then we got like I like the soundtrack. I listen to the soundtrack of like, well, all the Monster High movies all the time. I just love that soundtrack. But yeah, I don't really like reboots in general. Like this the new Monster High, the 3rd generation, atrocious. Not necessarily like the dolls. The dolls are cute. I like the dolls. But like I also kind of like the animated series, like the new animated series of it. But that movie's atrocious. I don't know who decided to make that movie. I don't know who made that budget, because obviously they must not had like a good budget, because the editing, like everything about that movie just gives cheap. Especially like I've seen clips of it. I'm not watching that movie. I'm not giving them my time of day. Because I know it's gonna be bad. Like I can't watch movies that if I know what's gonna happen in the movie, I either have to wait like 3 years to watch it, or I'm just not gonna watch it. So I already know I'm not gonna watch the movie, but I've seen so many clips of the show, well, the movie. And one, the fact that like they changed like basically everybody's character and like they did everybody dirty with their outfits. Um, I just don't like it, honestly. It looks terrible to me. What else? Let's talk about My Little Pony. Because I've been a My Little Pony girl since I was a wee little child. A wee little child. Um, Me and My Little Pony were like this. I honestly love it. I love the storyline. I love everything. But I haven't watched the ninth season yet. But I tried to rewatch My Little Pony just because I was like, oh, let me get back into this before. I don't even think this. I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch the ninth season, but I was just like, oh, I want to like rewatch it, and then I rewatched. I like started to watch the first episode of it. Honestly, it's such a good thing that I watched it back when I was younger, because if I were to watch it like now, like just getting into it, I don't think I could sit through that, because the way that Twilight acted, I kind of hate. Like her whole character, like trying to be so independent to the point where it's annoying, and like she doesn't ask for anybody's help. Like honestly, I kind of hate her like before character development stage. Like she was so mean to the other ponies, and like she just has like an annoying personality. um I'm gonna get back to y'all and do some of this off camera because I'm talking too much and we're not getting enough makeup done. Okay, so basically I did most of the eye look. Right now I'm just gonna do like my under eyes, because I'm using, for this part I used like a little blue whatever it's called, eyeshadow, yes. But right now for under my eyes, I'm using silver. Because I really like this palette. It's the Totally Plastic, the Iggy Azalea palette, the blue one. I really like the silver in it. I've been using it like every day for basically. I've been using it as my inner eye, like eyelid corner. You get what I mean? Highlight, because I just really like the way it looks. Like you see that it's like really, oh, a little messed it up a little bit, but you see it's like really popping. I just like how, like, honestly I just love the BH and this palette because like it's very pigmented. I oh, this is BH, yeah. I just really like the brand BH. I actually have no idea what that stands for. But I just really like their makeup. Like it's like very pigmented and like, makeup terms, it's very eye-catching. Um, but yeah. But honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna put lashes with this, because every time I've ever done lashes, like, well, I do my lashes like honestly when I feel like it, but like I do lashes. I know how to do my lashes. It's like in the past, whenever I've tried to put on lashes on top of a makeup look, it's messed up the makeup look because I can never get the eyelashes right, and then like it has to sit on your eye, and then like it messes my makeup up and it moves it. So usually I just don't do it. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna do the same today, and I'm just not gonna do it. I'm just gonna do mascara, and that's about it. But also, last time I did my makeup, I did white eyeliner for, I just put white eyeliner on my lashes because I don't have white mascara. But on my bottom lashes, I just put, I cannot speak today. I put white eyeliner on my bottom lashes, and I really like the way it looked. Like accentuated my eyes and like really made the makeup pop. Like I'm really liking the way this is looking. Like you see that reflection? That reflection looks nice. But I also got this glitter like liner, which it's a liner, but like because of the brush, like it's like a silicone. Can you? It's a silicone. You can't really see it because there's glitter on it. But it's just silicone. It's not like an actual. It's not like an actual brush. So like it's not as, because it's not like in the brush, so it's not like consistent, so you have to like go over the lines sometimes. But right now I think I'm just gonna do my mascara. I'm using the Essence I Love Extreme Mascara Crazy Volume. This mascara is so good. I've been using this every day because I had Essence mascara, but that is from 7th grade. I'm in ninth. So it's well over expired, and then also I was running out finally. Honestly, mascara lasts a long time because I like in sixth, not sixth, but in like 7th grade, like when I started going back to school, like after like I got out of quarantine, I wore mascara like every day. And then in 8th grade too, I wore mascara like every day because I do. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. I did my mascara like every day. Well, honestly, in 8th grade, I did my makeup like every day. I said I was gonna do that this year for 9th grade because like I wanted like that to be the impression that you got, which I did that the like the beginning of the year. But after that, I got lazy, so but let's talk about not LOL surprise. Um Rainbow High dolls. Because I just found out recently because I don't actually pay attention to like the brands that make the dolls. Obviously I know like Mattel and like the other brands. But like I did not know that Rainbow High is the same people that like made the Poopsie surprise stuff. I thought that was like a whole completely different thing because that's so funny to me that like they went from unicorns and poop to like dolls and rainbows and like a whole show and stuff, which like good for them, but like because I did not recognize obviously like rainbows and stuff, but like rainbows is popular like for kids and stuff. So I just thought, oh, like honestly, I didn't even think about it. I was just like, oh, rainbows, rainbow dolls, rainbow poop, rainbow slime, rainbow unicorns. Cause I used to want those unicorns, like poop unicorns, so bad. But honestly, I don't know if I'm happy that I didn't get it or like I don't know how to feel. I think they're still in stores and like Walgreens and stuff. Cause Walgreens, it has like dolls and stuff. I think it's there. But yeah, I just found out recently because like I saw a TikTok about it. It's like, oh, the evolution of Rainbow High dolls, Rainbow, that whole franchise. I saw the evolution of that and I was like, oh wow, that's the same brand. But I think I'm gonna do the same thing that I was talking about with the white. Honestly, I don't even know how much is in here, but white under eyelashes. Um, this is the NYX Professional Makeup White Liquid Liner. Um, you can see that. This is also really old, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Cause I always forget. Cause I really want to buy like I want to buy a colored eyeliner because I really like the colored eyeliner looks. Cause when I first bought this, I was like, oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna like mix not mascara, like eyeshadow with this and stuff. Which that's what I did the first couple times, but like I had to like make a whole concoction with that. I had to like mix this, like get a whole bunch. That's why this is so empty because I like would pour it onto like a surface. And I would like add water to it. Then I would add the eyeshadow to it to add the color. And then I would like try to use the brush that comes with to do that, which it was a struggle. And honestly, I don't remember if the looks came out good, but I did try. I did try. Um, but yeah, cause I don't know what the brand is, but it's like liquid eyeshadow. Yeah, that. And people obviously they use it like also as like eyeliner and stuff. I really want it's like in a square packaging and it's like really cute. And it has so many colors, but I think it's like $16 for each one. I thought like it came in a set or like each I just keep on forgetting that like makeup is so expensive because most of the makeup I buy is like cheap stuff because I'm a cheap person. So it's like obviously like Essence is cheap. You can find Essence at Five Below. Like NYX is cheap too. Milk is not cheap, but that's my mom's primer, so I really have anything that well I have I have Tarte Shape Tape concealer, but like that's almost out because I bought that last year, and I used concealer a lot last year, and it did me well. It did me well, but she's running low, and honestly, I don't want to spend like what is it like $28 again. So I think I'm gonna just stick to my Shein makeup and my L- LA colors. That's it's doing me good. Even though like this color, it's like really brightening, obviously. Um, because technically, obviously, like if you're doing like normal concealer, just concealer, technically it's not my color. Um, even my winter shade right now, it's not my color. But really, I just use it to like brighten up things and like accentuate my eyes. But yeah, most of my makeup is like cheap and affordable, like ColourPop and stuff. Then also, like I get that makeup has an expiration date, but do you actually expect me to throw away an eyeshadow palette like 12 months afterwards? Like that's kind of stupid to me. Because who uses that much makeup in 12 months? I don't think, even if I tried, like if I did a makeup look every single day, I don't think I could use like a full palette in a year. I mean, I probably could if I really tried, but I don't think I'm ever gonna try. That's just too much work for me. It would be good if this eyeliner would work. Still pushing. I think now I'm just gonna do my lips, which I have a lot of lip stuff. I bring all this to school with me every single day, and I'm running out of this one. And this one's broke. Like really, when I was at school the other day, the tube, the lipstick was stuck to the top of the tube. You can see it's been through a lot. But yeah, and then I have the Iggy Azalea lip thing gloss. It's I'm Psychic. That's the shade. I don't know where you can find it, but I bought this when oh Jesus, when the collection first came out, when it was still in Ulta, but obviously now it's not in Ulta. I don't. Do I want to do black eyeliner? Honestly, I should start back doing blush. Cause like when I was in 7th grade, I did blush like every day. But it was like, seventh, like back then, like quarantine days, the way people were doing their blush, it was like blotch, blotch, blotch. So a whole bunch of blush. Um, Honestly, people probably thought I was sick with how much blush I had on, but I liked it that way, so it was beautiful to me. But now looking back on it, I would never do that again. So I just honestly also it wasn't blush that I was wearing. I was wearing like a bright pink eyeshadow as my blush. What am I trying to look for? Yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, lips. Then also I have the ColourPop like is this liquid lipstick? Oh, it's lip cream, whatever that means. But it's in the color dark, and I love this shade so much because I was trying to look for a brown like liquid lip gloss or like lipstick or whatever because I just really like how it looks, and I found that one because at first I was gonna buy like the Juvia's Place one. Let me stop talking so I can do this lip line. But I was gonna get the Juvia's Place one, but I ended up not getting it because the ColourPop one was cheaper. I think this was like $10. You know, ColourPop's cheap, which I love that. I love that color, and I'm pretty sure I'm almost out because every time I've like tried to do my lips at school, because I do my lips at a random time because I'm in band and like that's my second period. So if I come to school with something on my lips, it's gonna get messed up when I'm playing my instrument. So I don't put on lip products that early in the morning. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of blue here, just a little, just to kind of like emulate what the makeup look like. But oh, my lips are dry. But yeah, so I like randomly in like 3rd period or Spanish, literally any of my periods. Well, I don't do it in 4th period because like that's before my lunch. So I'm like, it's gonna come off when I eat. So it's like there's no point of putting it on. So I just don't. Oh, my lips are crusty. Oh well. Too late now. But I don't put it on during 4th period because it's my lunch period. and it's gonna come off anyways. So I'm like, let me do this later. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I like that. I'm gonna put on gloss on top. Honestly, I really like her whole collection. Like, because it's Y2K inspired, and honestly, I just really like this color because it's like iridescent. Like you can see on my lips, it's like very iridescent. And it's like, it goes with the makeup look. I think I'm gonna do the glitter eyeliner because I really like this glitter eyeliner. I think I'm just gonna do a line. It's just gonna be a line. But it's, see, like, I don't know if you can see that, but it's like streaky, so it's like, it's hard to fill in. But I still love it, because I just really wanted a glitter, like, well, really, I didn't want, like, a glitter liner, per se. I just really wanted glitter, because I like glitter. I gotta match this. Because my liner at school it's always janky. I just accept it at this point. But now I'm gonna do highlight. This portion. I really like this highlighter. Well, it's not a highlight. It's just this color. But like, it's so pretty. Really catches light. I like how iridescent it is. But that's the look. She's looking very pretty. Very pretty. Giving looks. Serving to the gods. I really like this look. From the material, there's a lot of glitter on that, but the material, the product, I kind of went rogue like I always do, because I just use it as a base to like go off of, which I really wanted to do a makeup look like this for like forever, but I just never got around to doing it. But yeah, this is the look.